I think the next lesson that I learn is our disasters can produce new opportunities. Sometimes we can make mistakes, or disasters can happen in our life, and we just wonder what was the purpose or why such a thing happened. And then we don't realize that God is opening new doors, and then when those new doors have opened, we're kind of surprised. But through tragedy, through suffering, pain, mishaps, or whatever, God can turn it around and produce something new. I find that a very difficult lesson to learn, but it's a lesson that I am learning, and a lesson that I see. I remember being a pastor of a church, and that meant the world to me. And now I spend my time on the streets of Manchester and doing evangelism. And it was something that I never expected. It was something that I never thought of. It was something that I never really even entertained. And yet, when I compare the two, when I compare being a pastor of a church or working on the streets of Manchester, I can honestly say the most happiest days of my life ever in my life, let alone now, the most happiest days of my life is when I'm on the streets of Manchester and I'm doing evangelism. Yet it was something that I never planned, it was something that I never thought I'd be doing, and yet it came about through tragedy. And yet it's the most happiest thing that I enjoy is that. So God can turn our tragedies into blessing. He can open new opportunities and new doors, doors that we never even thought we would go through our tragedies. So if you're going through a tragedy or a pain or whatever, be surprised, because God's going to surprise you. He's going to open ways and doors that you never thought were possible.